Hello and welcome to God's Truth Ministries International. Today we want to talk about the Gospel of John, and the Gospel of John was the Gospel written to have eternal life. We have the only book in the Bible written that is for lost people. It says in John 20, 30, and 31, it says, "And many other signs truly did Jesus in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book, but these are written that ye might believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that believing ye might have life in his name." So the reason John wrote his gospel was for lost people to have eternal life. It clearly says that there under the inspiration of God. So we have the offer of eternal life from the one who died to take away the sins of the world. That's in the Gospel of John. The one who rose from the dead. That's recorded in the Gospel of John. And the one who is the Christ, the Messiah, as he proclaimed to the woman at the well in John chapter 4. And he is the one who guarantees eternal life, and he is the guarantor himself of eternal life to everyone who simply will believe him for it. It's an irrevocable gift to anyone and everyone who will believe in him for it and believe this offer, his promise of eternal life. If you're going to believe and have eternal life, you have to believe in his promise for it. And this is in the Gospel of John. You have the statements and the language in that gospel that are so clear, so simple, so straightforward. And things like John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." You have John 5:24, "This is verily, verily, I say unto you, he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life." You don't wait for it, you have it as a present possession. It says, "You shall not come into condemnation, but you pass from death to life." John 6:47, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me hath everlasting life." John 10:9, "I am the door. By me, if any man enter in," any man, woman, boy, or girl, "he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture." You have the promise of John 10:28 and 29, "And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish." Not that they might if they don't behave. It's they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. And you have the promise to Jesus in John 11. He says, Jesus said unto her, "I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believest thou this?" That's a question for all of us. Are we really believing the gospel? And we'll get into more of these promises and the things to consider in our next video. We'll see you next time. Thank you.